Shalom and welcome back to our channel, Revolutionary Living. It is your girl, Shifra Shy, Revolutionary Wife. And if you've been tuning in, you know I left off on week 30. So in this video, I'll be covering week 31 and 32. And to be honest, I don't have too much to say about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and partner in a gift guide for mothers in the same video. But without further ado, I'm actually 33 weeks right now. Yeah, I just did not have the motivation to pull it together and do these videos during the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and couple up 31 and 32. 31 real short. I ain't do nothing. I didn't feel like it. I ain't want to. I was tired most days. Maybe one day I got some energy and I did, a project. And I was tired. It took 2 days to recover. And that was that. 31, also a lot of stuff was closed. So I kind of was already prepared for like a slow, chill week being in the house. My Lord, he was off from work at least half of the week. So I just spent as much time as possible just chilling with him. That was 31. I'm very tired. Roll on to 32. Still. Okay, so there's this difference. You hear about pregnancy fatigue, but I am convinced it is a symptom at this point. Just lack of motivation. Like, you're not just so much like, oh, I can't do anything, but it's like you could be looking at the project and be like, yo, I just can't do that, or I can't do that alone. I need some help. I need another set of hands because that's gonna wear me out. So 32 rolled around and I did not have motivation to do like the big projects I have in front of me. So I chilled out. I may do a project one day, and then the next day pretty much relax and kind of restore my strength. Only exciting things that happened 32 weeks, somewhere between 31 and 32, my husband did get sick. And that's worth mentioning because you always hear about pregnancy decreasing your immune system response, and typically if he gets sick, I get sick. But we did put in an effort to keep some separation between us, sleep separate, eat only for certain dishes, feed him healthy foods, of course, and I did not get sick, and I was so excited about that, which tells me that how I'm taking care of myself is doing something. 32, also, for two reasons, we decided to eat like a really, really clean diet. So he wanted kind of like vegetarian food during being sick anyways, just to recover. And then coming off of that, we decided to do a form of a cleanse, which essentially was 3 days mostly raw vegan. And I say mostly because I may have had like roasted cashews or something like that, but and it went very well. I did it along with him. People like, why do that? Why not eat more salads? Why not eat more fruits? Why not eat, healthy nuts? Why not decrease the amount of sugar I'm eating? Why not have caffeine? Different little things like that. I was not eating any less. My weight still maintained. Baby's still doing very well. I just had an appointment at the beginning of 33. I just ate the same amount of food, but a different type of food. And I felt just fine. I mean, there's plenty of people who do a full vegan pregnancy, but just a couple days, it really was a matter of discipline for me. And again, my body have thanked me. And that's really it for 32 and 31. So let's talk about my gift suggestions, unique gifts for moms. And this one just popped in my head looking at my head wrap that looks a little funny. But my hair is actually done up under here. I have Bantu knots. And that's one thing I would suggest. Do not let the mom in your life go into those last few weeks of pregnancy and give birth looking and feeling a hot mess. Because it's very unlikely she's going to have the time, energy, availability, whatever, to get up and go get those things done or do it herself after having that baby. And I always say, you look good, you feel good, or at least if you look better, you feel better. I've always seen the girlies get their braids and such before birth, and I took a mental note. So get the hair done, or get her hair done. I have nail polish in my doula bag. Again, if you don't know, this is my first baby, but I have been assisting births for years now. And I definitely have been in the labor room where mom just was like, my feet are all kind of exposed. They're going to be in stirrups, all kind of stuff. And my toes look extra crusty. I said, hold up, say less. We painted them toes. And I sat there and massaged up her feet with lotion so they didn't look so dry and cracked. And she just felt more comfortable and less exposed and vulnerable, like showing herself in a way that she didn't like to present herself, but didn't have the ability to paint her own toes, obviously, or the time opportunity to go to the nail shop. So get her toes done, and if she like nails, then hey, go for it as well. And if she like other forms of grooming, waxes and threaded and all that kind of stuff, by all means throw that in. A lot of gifts are centered around buying things for people, but if it's something you can do yourself or have yourself, by all means ask her would she be willing or interested to take that option. And it don't have to be, I can do some ankle length knotless braids. Like my sister offered to retwist my hair, or someone have offered just to wash my hair during during pregnancy. I ain't have the strength. Like first trimester, I was looking at the hair and the hair was looking at me. And I just was like, for one, I couldn't take being hot that long. Like I usually wash my hair in the shower. I have a lot of hair. So between the heat of the room and the water of taking a shower and then being in there even longer to wash my hair, I would pass out. And when I did wash it, I went to the shop. Because I couldn't take it. Or two, at one point, even my husband, I could not just do it myself for the first few months. So at any point of pregnancy, I'm telling you, helping a pregnant woman care for her hair, top notch. And since we go on that wave, and I can go through this list probably several times over, and I'm trying to do at least 5. But since we on service-based gifts, the second one is a range of food service for
stay in the middle lane,
pregnancy to postpartum. A lot of people focus on postpartum, quite honestly. Those last few weeks are so crazy with so many appointments. Energy is going down. I mean, it may be a lot of pressure and heaviness in the body. She may be already experiencing Braxton Hicks, prodromal labor, actual labor. So having to worry about continuing breakfast, lunch, and dinner and cleaning up her kitchen by herself can be quite a bit. But she also do need to be feeding herself nutrition.
Stay in the middle lane.
Now, what kind of food support do I mean? One, arrange a meal train. I talked about meal train in depth in my week 30 video if you want to check that out. Gift cards. Now, work with the mom. I know for myself, I arranged a takeout guide. And I also believe in accepting help and making it easier for people to help me. So I already said, please don't bring me no fried chicken fast food, for example. So then it's like, what should they bring you? What do you want? I made a guide of the restaurants that I wouldn't mind eating out postpartum and my orders. And I even picked the approximate price on there. Yeah. So you can do gift cards to those places or just go pick it up. You can cook dishes yourself and send them. You can do freezer meals, which could be very easy. Like it's meals, it could be meals that you and your family already eat. Go ahead and just make a bigger portion of it, cool a portion, freeze it, label it, set it aside for that person. And you could be in the did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options if you start doing that like the last 4 to 8 weeks of your friends or family members' pregnancy. So food service. Okay. This list is in no particular order of most needed, favorites, least wanted, whatever. But rolling on with number 3. Now I'm gonna throw this on the list because I actually received it and it's a great gift. So again, if you've been watching, I mentioned that now I'm at the point where I'm big enough, I'm heavy enough, body have changed enough, muscles and ligaments and stuff are changing enough to where I need support. And that'll be a belly band support. Some people use the tape, that K-tape, whatever it's called. And I said proper shoes. And someone came up to me and they was like, there's anything I could do to help, let me know. And I just was like, okay. And I'm like, well, I mean, I got a registry, so I mean, it's there if you want to find it, but you know, I ain't gonna press the issue. And she's like, no, like really, like even the shoes, like I'll be watching your videos, and I was like, I do need shoes. So I sent it to her like, hey, you know, found these and then I put them on my registry, like, just in case. Girl, she got me the shoes, and it is a great gift. As a mom who is actively trying to walk and stay active, even just running errands, I'm not working out yet. I plan to be. But they're just very helpful. Like, I literally feel like I have on cloud walkers. That's what we call them, cloud walkers. ASICS 3000s. And I'm very grateful for that gift. So anything comfort, belly bands, shoes, I don't know what else. I feel like I kind of haven't needed much, but that is a not commonly thought of, but was a necessary gift to me as a carrying mom, and also who hopes to be active postpartum as well. Now this is for my financially savvy girlies and parents out there. I don't think I've ever seen this done, but I know it can be done. Now it will have to be after birth, and it have to be after you have filed, well, two things. Either file the baby's paperwork, or two, actually, because I'm not birthing in a hospital setting, I have to actively file for my baby's birth certificate. And like 24 hours after I give birth, I'm supposed to go to the records place. So there's someone in your life giving birth, and their records aren't filed at the hospital, and y'all are close enough, you know, a daughter, a sister, where you could be trusted to take the paperwork to the place. Do it
At the light.
Now, the other one that I'm going to say, once this paperwork is filed, the baby gets a birth certificate, and it eventually gets a social security number. If you are financially savvy parents, you're going to open up your child an account of some type. And they can get a bank account, but we're talking about some type of custodial or investment account of 529, which is an educational account, or just like a, like I said, regular custodial account. Family can definitely contribute to this. Find out how to transfer funds either directly into the account, or if you trust a parent to take the funds you give them and put it in the account. Money. Like, everything don't have to be immediate. Everything don't have to be newborn realized. Everything don't have to be utilized by the parent in that moment. But this is something that I suggest not only for like the beginning of the baby's life, but you know, yearly contributions for gifts, graduation presents, param, whatever the case may be. We don't always need a toy. Put $25 into the 529. Yeah. And if auntie, uncle, cousin, sister, mom all did it, and let's say each contribution is $250, they add up. Yeah. We got a bassinet, we got a car seat, we got a stroller, we got milk, we got bottles. What do you get a parent who has everything? A gift that they don't need in the moment. A gift that grows because it gains interest. Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out somehow. And likewise, if that parent is interested in getting a life policy for the child, you know, Herbalife. Grandparents, open it up. Grandparents, pay a year of the fees. It's very low. It probably costs less than that car seat you were thinking about buying for them. This is the real world. What else? Now, I've mentioned before that I am a tangible gift kind of person. I like when I give gifts for the person to know that I thought about it, to know that it wasn't generic, to know that I've listened to them, understood them, that I care about their interests, and all of that is communicated through a gift. Probably why I work in a service-based industry, being a doula. Like, I know I'm doing something that is meaningful and impactful to and for the family, and especially the mother and the baby. I love
Take a slight right turn.
But since being pregnant, I actually have changed my mind. One, give gift cards to the places that people actually shop. Two, the reason why I am more into gift cards being pregnant is no matter how many kids you have, no matter how many vlogs and blogs you read and watch, you're not going to think of everything. So I know without a shadow of a doubt to be sitting there with my newborn baby thinking like, she was right on TikTok. I should have bought that, whatever. And I'm going to jump on Amazon, I'm going to buy it. But oh, how sweet it is when I jump on my Amazon account and I have an Amazon balance to spend from, or gift card to spend. So yes, by all means, having gift
Turn left.
It it don't have to be gift cards. I think people in my mind like to know their gift went towards like generally what they intended it to be. So I said gift cards, but funds work too. So I am all about helping families by providing their basic needs during this time. So all they have to do is literally just be and take care of each other and their little ones. That's beautiful. It may not happen for a lot of people. If I can do anything to contribute to that, I love to do so as a sister, as a friend, as a doula. And I'm sure it would be a beautiful experience to receive it myself as well. Now, that probably was more than 5 items. But nonetheless, I hope that has been helpful. Even if the idea specifically isn't what you want to utilize, hopefully it gave you some type of inspiration as well on something that you like to do for a family. And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments. Or if you have another unique idea, please share that. I probably will share some more items next week. I did have a lot of people give suggestions on my Instagram account. If you want to follow me or my husband, our accounts will be down below in the description. And with that, until next time, I'll insert some photos or videos or something of the bump sometime between 31 and 32. And aside from that, shalom.